Hi everyone, this is Messenger Marjolyn and I want to welcome you to your January 2016 Oracle messages. Happy New Year! I hope 2016 brings and fulfills all your wishes. I just feel that there's this beautiful energy around, and if you believe, you will succeed. So what I've decided to do for these messages for January, I've taken 12 oracle packs. I have this massive box full of cards, so I asked the universe to guide me to 12. I've written them all down and I've placed them all into this bowl, and what I'm going to do is randomly select an oracle deck for your particular sun sign. And what I suggest you do is, if you want additional messages, to watch your rising or moon sign video as well. Now, got a couple of key dates for January. We have a new moon on the 11th of January, no, it's the 10th of January. New moon's all about new beginnings and putting your wishes out there to the universe. The full moon for January is occurring on the 24th. That's the perfect time to release. And I'm going to include a letting go card for all of the sun signs this month, just to see what, additional guidance you might need to help you release once and for all. And we've also got Mercury retrograde happening in January. And actually this phenomena is going to occur 4 times during 2016. So it's okay. It just means that sometimes things can be delayed. You're recommended not to make any big purchases during Mercury retrograde. Communication could sometimes go astray. Emails might get lost or misconstrued. Definitely not the best time to buy any equipment, mechanical computers, because the energy under Mercury retrograde, you could attract something that could be problematic in the future. Now, this is just a probability. It doesn't mean it's going to happen, because everything is determined by our beliefs. But I'm the messenger. I listen, I do my research. I listen to a lot of other people who share guidance, and then I come along and pass it on to you. So just be mindful of that, and you're going to have a beautiful year. That's my intuition telling me. I'm very excited to be back in the recording chair, so to speak. I've purchased a GoPro and I'm actually going to get out and about. I'd like to get outdoors and perhaps go down south. I live in Perth, Western Australia, so maybe throughout 2016 you can join me on some adventures. I really would love to get down to Pemberton and some of those places which have some beautiful trees, to share with you what these places are like. I've already got my plan for February, which is Cottesloe Beach, beautiful part of the world. So I hope you all join me, and I really look forward to sharing my messages. And once again, have a wonderful 2016. Hi Scorpio, Marjolyn, and I'm going to share your message. And I've selected this oracle deck. Let's see what it is. Oh, the Messenger Oracle cards. Awesome. One of my favourites. I always manage to connect to my mother when I use these cards. She passed over 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Oh, I might just call her in and say, Nellie, do you want to help us with this message? That would be really awesome. And if the Crow card shows up, then definitely she's with us. So let's see what's going on for you in January. And the first card I have here is, wash away your burdens. I'm just going to call upon the cards just to see what sort of flow we have. And then we have follow the moon, and we have time to reflect. Okay, wash away your burdens. I feel inspired to say it's okay to have a good cry. Crying sometimes, well, is a form of release. And I think that, there's something sitting here on the left, so it's relating to the past. And it's a little, it is burdensome. It's actually weighing you down a little bit. So 2 strategies here. First one is to call upon Archangel Michael and say, can you please take this away? And call upon as often as you need. There will be instant relief. Okay, and the other way I'm feeling inspired to share with you is just once you've identified what that burden might be, because it's the left and relates to the past, visualize yourself just extracting whatever that event is and physically walk to your rubbish bin or your trash can, whatever you want to call it, and just place it in there. And call upon Archangel Michael to be with you when you do it. It's symbolic release, but it will actually help. But I've been calling upon Archangel Michael now for quite a few months, and every time I've asked for guidance, it's there. So that's what I would strongly suggest. Now, follow the moon. As I mentioned in in the intro, maybe I didn't. Maybe I thought I did. We have two important moon phases. We have the new moon on the 11th. Sorry, it's the 10th of January, and the full moon on the 24th. So new moon's all about inviting new beginnings in stating what you want to manifest, and the full moon is all about releasing. So with this guidance, two things, I've got a few tasks for you this month. On the 11th, sorry, it's the 10th. The 11th was the new moon in December and also November. And I'm actually recording today on the 11th of December, so that's why I'm a little bit confused, which is a beautiful gateway of new beginnings. So please take some time to write out what you want, and on the 24th, please take some time to release. Maybe that strategy I mentioned earlier about physically taking this burden and putting it into the trash, do that on the 24th as well. And you've also got that time in between the two moons to reflect, to really spend some good quality reflection time outdoors, always outdoors in nature, best place to tap into that energy field, and just reflect on what's meaningful to you, what your purpose is and what you would like to achieve in 2016. Really put it out there, and hopefully you can get very clear early on in the year, so then you can go forth and actually make that happen. Okay, so let's see what letting go card I can share with you, Scorpio. Oh, accepting my imperfections. Now I know that might not be easy for you. Today I will tell myself that who I am is okay and that what I'm doing is good enough. Of course I make mistakes and get off track sometimes, but that doesn't mean I'm not good enough as everyone else. No one is perfect, and that is fine. Absolutely. I just feel that the Scorpions that are watching this video, there is a touch of perfectionism going on, and if you're watching this, the universe is asking you to go easy on yourself. We are here to have an experience, and it doesn't mean that everything has to be perfect every time. You know, we win some, we lose some. It doesn't matter. It's the experience that we have. So, you know, what is it? Accepting your imperfections is just being human. Okay, Scorpio, I really wish you the most fantastic 2016. I hope you'll join me on future videos. You know, I love sharing my messages, and I will be back in February. Thank you for listening.